Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's Myguyknowsaguy here on my Sports Predictions YouTube channel. Getting ready for another big day of NBA and college basketball betting action. Sorry for the delay, everyone. I've been battling a cold since Saturday night. Still been soldiering through, but I do feel much better today. But I did take a quick break to eat a meal so I can be powered up for this stream. Welcome in, everyone, to the stream. I'm going to go ahead and open up the chat now. I hope you are enjoying your day. Let's try and win as much as we can today. I'm about to put my free pregame picks here up on the screen for you guys for the NBA, my official bets, and including a couple of college basketball bets that you still have time to bet on, games that tip off at 8 p.m. Eastern. So let me go ahead and get those notes for you on the screen while you're here. And if you've been patiently waiting, I apologize. Take 1 second to hit the like button for me. Smash the like button. Help me get this video out to more people. And follow the channel while you're here. Let's get some comments. Let me know. Let me see how you guys are feeling today. Not sure why I don't. Is the chat working? 1 second. Yeah, it is. Yeah. If you guys can hear me, see me, leave a comment in the chat. Let me know that you're here. Let me know everything is working properly. Okay, Wholesome J says everything's working. Thanks a lot. How's it going, Wholesome? Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, I'm gonna get these notes up right now. Here are my pregame picks, everyone. Give you guys some time to get these bets in. Luckily for me today, the NBA games don't tip off until 7:30, so we do have time to get these in together. Oh. There we go. There we go. Who's ready for Warriors Thunder? There we go. There we go. So it's actually 8 bets. This is a smaller bet. This one here is a smaller bet, everyone. We are running it back with Scotty Barnes. In my last stream, no, not my last stream, but on Saturday here, I had him to go over 23.5 points and assists combined. He had 22 combined points and assists against the 76ers at the end of the third quarter and failed to go over. I'm running it back with Scotty today against the Nets. They have a few flat-footed defenders. I don't think they're going to be able to keep up with Scotty and them today. Also, we have Jalen Brunson of the New York Knicks to go over 26.5 points against a Grizzlies perimeter defense that's been absolutely porous. They've been giving it up to start this season. Scotty Barnes points prop by itself, so we're big Scotty fans tonight. Also, Quentin Grimes of the 76ers to go over 14.5 points at minus 120 odds to win 1 unit. And let me fix this. Cason Wallace of the OKC Thunder to go over 8.5 points at minus 125 odds. Hey, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Wholesome. Yeah, man, NFL was crazy on Sunday. Shout out to everyone that was here. We cashed big, man. We cashed big. It was really special. And I really appreciate everyone that was there. It was really fun to bet those NFL games with you on Sunday. Let's do it again this Sunday with the NFL Week 11 slate. I'll go live with the NBA in the meantime as well. Wishing everyone the best of luck for tonight's games. Let's try to cash tonight. But yeah, we stacked a lot of units together here on the live stream on Sunday afternoon. So definitely shout out to you, Wholesome J, and everyone else that was here. Yeah, those are my pregame picks, everyone. I also have 3 college basketball picks. It's worth noting that all 3 of these bets are first half bets, everyone. First half spread bets. We have SMU minus 5.5 in the first half. Texas Tech plus 2.5 in the first half. They're playing in a big game on the road against Illinois. Big time matchup there. And then we have Merrimack, still a Division I school, but they're a smaller school, obviously, in the first half. All 3 of these games tip off at 8 o'clock, I believe, but I'll double check that in 1 second. So I'll give you guys some time to get those bets in. Hit the like button for me, everyone. We have about 20 people here on YouTube. So yeah, let's go try to get at least maybe 20 likes. Smash that like button for me. I appreciate everyone who's here. I'm going to run through some of the injury news and some of the other player props, leans, and information that I have to share with you that I had on Spaces, on X Twitter Spaces about 30 minutes ago with some of my following there. Make sure you follow me there at Myguyknowsaguy. I have tons of information to share with you. Let's go through the board once again. And then there are 2 games that I actually haven't talked about that I didn't get a chance to talk about during the Spaces session. The Denver Nuggets versus the Sacramento Kings, and the Indiana Pacers against the Utah Jazz. I think we might get a track meet there. I think we might get a track meet there. These are all the pregame bets, everyone. If you guys are new here, once I start betting live in game, I'll place live bets on the bottom. I'll label them correctly for you. So we have about 25 minutes until tip-off for the Knicks game and the Raptors game, everyone. I'll go through a few of my notes before then. Lingo Wick said, thank you, I'm driving from work. I needed some action for these early games. Hey, I have some action today. Anything can happen, Lingo, but I'm definitely rooting for you. I'm rooting for us. And yeah, thanks for tuning in for sure. And Tatsu Spam said, yo, what's up, fam? You've been going crazy since Sunday. Well, I went crazy on Sunday. Yesterday, I only had 1 bet in the NFL game. It was a loser with the Green Bay Packers. I wasn't here on stream. Wasn't feeling too good, but today I have enough energy to go live and was battling a cold, as I said. Jamrock Kicks, hey, how's it doing? Thanks for joining as well, Tattoo Spam. And Jamrock Kicks 896. Let's go, let's get it. Welcome, brother. Welcome. Always happy to see you here. George Ballas. He said, my guy's always going crazy. Hey, we're trying our best. We're trying our best, everyone. Might dabble with some NHL too while we're here. We actually, it's a decent slate tonight. We have a stacked NBA card tomorrow. How about those NBA games last night? While many people were watching the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles play a mid 1970s defensive masterpiece. There were some classics in the NBA last night, some regular season classics. The action was ridiculous in the NBA last night from a fan perspective. Definitely go back and check some of those highlights if you didn't have a chance. Shout out to Desmond Bain. But yeah, let's run through the slate. How about we run through the board once again? I'll share a few of my opinions on these games. As I said, we still have about 25 minutes or so before tip-off. Thanks for joining as well, George. Pulling everything up right now. Once the games start, I'll run through the scores. I'll have some stuff for you. Already have a goal in the Bruins Maple Leafs game. Wow. Starting off with the Raptors against the Nets. Raptors against the Nets. The Raptors are still favored by 10.5 points here on the road in the Barclays Center against the hapless Brooklyn Nets. Raptors are minus 400 on the money line. Plus 375 is the best line on the board right now for the Nets on the money line. Raptors have actually dipped to minus 9.5 on ESPN bet on PointsBet. They're minus 10 on Bally. Don't really know many people that use that one, but minus 10 on Bet365 as well. So they're still up at minus 10.5 on DraftKings and FanDuel. Okay? It's a big line. Huge road spread here, especially for a team in the Raptors that in aggregate they've been playing 500 ball, but they've really come on strong over their last 5 games. They did lose by 10 points against the Sixers in their last game, but they are 4-1 against the spread both against the spread and straight up over their last 5 games. The Raptors have really turned things up offensively. There are a few question marks defensively with this team. They have a young nucleus that are still getting things together in terms of their defense, particularly their transition defense. They've been making quite a few mistakes on that end of the court, but their offense has really come on strong over the last 5 games, ever since they played against the Cavs in the NBA Cup. Looking at the Nets are 3-6-1 against the spread. As we know, this team is not built to win. It's not their intention to really win many games this season. They've been competitive to sort of start a few games, but they've been horrible in the second half a lot this season. Cam Thomas is out for a month. They have Michael Porter Jr. putting up 25 shots a game. Yeah, this team is not really built to win. But I targeted Scotty Barnes because the front court of the Nets is really flat-footed defensively. I feel like a versatile big like Scotty, could have his way with Nick Claxton today, dragging him out to the perimeter. Maybe even if he's blitzed on defense, dishing it out, finding some easy looks for his teammates. I'm expecting Scotty to be the focal point today for the Raptors against the Nets. I'm not too sure about the point spread, but I won't be surprised if the Raptors go in there and smash these guys. But I still have a few question marks with the Raptors defensively. But I think they have a great shot to exceed their team total today against the Nets. So yeah, might be a big performance from Scotty. I was also looking at a few of the other players, Brandon Ingram and RJ Barrett, but I decided to lay off of them for today's game. The Nets are expected to start Igor Demin, the rookie guard out of BYU, Terrence Mann, Michael Porter Jr., Noah Clowney, and Nick Claxton. I mean, you could still do a bit worse than that, but that is not a quality defensive lineup for the Nets. Remember, they have 5 first-round draft picks. They're still getting a few of those players acclimated, so there is a ton of inexperience when the second unit comes in, and that's when we've been seeing these their opponents go on these big scoring runs. Their starting 5 has been sort of hanging in there a bit against the spread in spurts against their opponents, but their bench is possibly the worst in the league. I'm talking about the Brooklyn Nets right now. One second, everyone. Let me make sure something hasn't changed with this Sixers game. And also, I'm gonna tell the Discord, the free Discord, that I'm live right now. Hey, I put the link for my free Discord, free group chat. I also share my streaming schedule in there. It's in the video description below. If you guys want to, or if you click my channel, if you're on another platform watching right now, you can click that and see my Discord. It's free to join. Go ahead and click that and join as well, so you know my upcoming streaming schedule. You can interact with me as well. Definitely join the chat when I'm not streaming. When I'm streaming, I'm going to prioritize the people that are here watching the stream. I really appreciate you guys. But that's a good way to interact with me when I'm not on stream, or go ahead and get into a discussion with some other people as well on there. So I'm just going to go ahead and share that in the video, in the group right now. Jake said Brandon Ingram's going to bounce back after the water bottle mishap. I mean, he could be angry. Did you see the tweet from the guy who got hit by the bottle? He was on Twitter. It was the guy who got hit by Brandon Ingram with the bottle. He said he forgives Brandon Ingram. I thought that was kind of funny. I've seen that guy around, actually. His name's Raptors Shaq. 25,000 for throwing a water bottle. I bet he won't do that again. In the near future, at least. Hey, my bro, DJ Banks the name, bro. Banks the name. Let's go. Happy to see you, man. Happy to see you, my brother. Yeah, we're here. I share my pregame bets if you're here. I'm just going through the board just a bit, but I was about to tell the free Discord that I'm live right now. So just give me 1 second. I'll be here for at least the first couple of NBA games, right through the end of the games, everyone. Yeah, so. Drop your plays in the chat. Drop your plays in the chat, everyone. You guys have some bets for tonight? Let me know. Yep, let's get this cash. Banks, let's get it. Let's get it. Positive energy. Love to see it. J Main. What up, what up, what up? Happy to see you. Drop your plays in the chat. Have you guys bet on any NBA games tonight? What game do you feel really strongly about? You know, I think we could get a big performance from these players on the board right here. Quentin Grimes. Cason Wallace. I think there's a chance we're going to see SGA get double, triple teamed in this game. Hopefully Case and Wallace, maybe AJ Mitchell, maybe they benefit. J Main said the Nuggets in the first quarter are 9-0 against the spread. They are. It's been amazing to see that. It's been amazing to see that. How about the Sixers too? Even with Embiid in and out of the lineup, the Sixers are what, 8-2 against the spread? 8-1-1. How's it going, Santi MUFC? They just got off work. Okay. Hope you had a productive day. Leaving these bets on the board for everyone that's just joining right now. Black Lag History, welcome to the chat. Said he likes the Warriors, Sixers, and Utah moneyline. Moneyline parlay in the chat, everyone. J Main 34 said he likes Peyton Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard under 2.5 threes. Yeah, he's been going under at a pretty high rate. He's still been getting his shots, but he's been going at a pretty high rate. Derek White has been as well. If you guys want, as I said, join the free Discord. The link is in the description of the video. Any pregame sides that I like? Let's go through that now. Go through my notes again. Welcome as well, HFRYKJFRY. Bunch of consonants. I had a lean towards the Grizzlies, even though I'm on Jalen Brunson, but I laid off of it. Bit of dysfunction there. Gonna wait and see for them to see if they can get things together. I also lean towards the Kings, Sacramento Kings with the points at home tonight. I know the Nuggets have been really getting off to these really hot starts. I'm talking about full game. Maybe the Kings tonight. Yeah, the Warriors are getting a lot of points tonight, man. It seems fishy. It seems suspicious. I actually lean towards the Thunder here. I think the Thunder get the win tonight, even though they're undermanned. No Lou Dort, no Aaron Wiggins. I think they still get it done tonight, some fashion. Maybe we can get a better number in game. How about that? Let's monitor the situation. We are about 10 minutes to tip off. 3 games tipping off. Oh, 2 games. I'm sorry, tipping off in about 10 minutes. Everyone, Raptors at the Nets. And the Grizzlies at the Knicks. Thanks for sharing that. Okay, J Main has some plays today. J Main 34. Mikal Bridges 2+3s. Robert McCormick, good evening to you as well. I hope you're doing great today. J Main say Maxey to his PRA might be free. The over? The godlike player said Pacers -2 is a fishy line too. I'm not sure about that one. I'm not sure about that one. I actually think we could get a really high scoring game there, everyone, though. I know the Pacers' offense has been faltering just a bit, but the Jazz, their pace, especially in the first half at home, has been blistering to start the season. Let me get the updated line. I think we could get a higher scoring game there. 232.5 on FanDuel. I think it gets there. I think it gets there. I don't want to mislead anyone. I don't mislead people. If I actually put my own money on it, I'll let you know. But I did have that in my notes. Better offensive performance from the Jazz tonight's game. The line is suspicious, though. You wouldn't think with all these injuries that the Pacers would be favored on the road, right? The Sixers are starting Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Kelly Oubre, Trendon Watford, and Andre Drummond. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I understood what you meant. That line is really, really shady. You know? You have a 1-9 team favored on the road. Pacers get the win. What do you guys think? Yeah, he said over on Maxi always. He said bet. Wholesome J. So yeah, let me get my oh sorry, there are people who just joined now. These are all of my pregame bets. These are all of my pregame bets, everyone. Still have a bit of time to get these Scotty bets in. These are for a full unit each right here. And then we have Scotty's points and assists combined. That's a half unit. So this one's a smaller bet. Yeah, come through in the Discord. The free Discord link is in the video description below. If you guys want to keep up with my streaming schedule as well, it's a great place to be. I'll drop more live bets in there when I'm not streaming. When I'm streaming, I'll prioritize everyone that's here in the chat. So I might not be as active in the Discord during the streams, but I'll be active there off stream with updates, information, bets, stream schedules, all of that. I'm planning on streaming every day. Definitely subscribe to the channel while you're here and turn notifications on so you don't miss any of my live streams. And I also upload videos as well. I upload videos, picks videos for the NBA and NFL. I'm going to get college basketball picks rolling as well pretty soon. It depends. The time will vary based on the schedule of the NBA. You know, weekdays I'd say around 6:30 p.m. Eastern. 6:30 Eastern, maybe. Weekends it'll vary, but definitely keep notifications on here on the channel. So we are locked and loaded. I talked about Quentin Grimes a bit earlier on Twitter, on Spaces, about how even with Joel Embiid in and out of the lineup, with Paul George yet to make his season debut, you know, Quentin Grimes and Kelly Oubre, they've somewhat offset their absence. Not in total, because Joel Embiid, we know that when he's fully healthy, you know, he can drop 30 at any time when he's healthy. But it's pretty close. Their production has really been a bright spot for Nick Nurse and that coaching staff over there in Philly. Super role players that are exceeding the value of their contracts. Their play is exceeding the value of their current contracts, in my opinion. And they have been taking a ton of pressure off of Tyrese Maxey. They've been spacing the floor as well. So Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Quentin Grimes and Oubre both drop 15 plus each tonight. I've decided to target Quentin Grimes. He's not in the starting lineup tonight, but he should get there, get above. He should get at least 25, 26 minutes tonight. I think he'll be in range to attack a bit of an undersized perimeter for the Boston Celtics. Who do you guys think wins the Celtics-Sixers game? I think the Sixers can get it done here. Maybe we can get a better line in the game. We've seen some crazy swings here. This is already the third meeting for these two teams in the first 3 weeks of the season. They're already divisional opponents that have a high level of familiarity with each other. But it's still rare to play one team 3 times in the first 2 weeks of the season. We've seen some crazy in-game swings between the Celtics and the Sixers, though. I think they've both had big comebacks, big swings, particularly in the second half so far this season. A lot of live money line favorite upsets in those games. Definitely a volatile matchup when it comes to picking a winner, but I lean towards the Sixers here. Sharp lines. Simeon Davis, welcome back. He said he likes Maxi's points and assists over. Okay. Best of luck there. Best of luck for sure. I'm rooting for all the Maxi bettors. I'm on Quentin Grimes. We might not see him enter the game until midway through the first quarter, but we are 3 minutes from tip-off, everyone. I will have both games on here on the screen. I'll try to give you guys a bit of a live narration while I watch the games. I'll be watching Raptors Nets live and the Knicks Grizzlies live here as we look for more in-game bets. Those are my 3 college basketball bets. I'll verify the time start of the games on the screen as well. Okay, so the Merrimack game starts at 8 o'clock. They're playing against Tarleton State, and SMU, they're playing against Murray State. That also starts at 8 p.m. Eastern time, so in about 20 minutes. The Texas Tech game on the road in Illinois is at 8:30 p.m. Eastern in about an hour, just under an hour. So I'll change the order there. First half bets, as I said before. And yeah, it's just about time for the games. I'm going to go ahead and turn the games on now. Give me 1 second. HFRY. Hey, thanks for the positivity, bro. He said, glad to see you getting back to the basics, doing this for the love of the game and your followers. Thanks a lot, man. It's been a long journey. But mentally I'm feeling great. Have a bunch of positive people around me, like you guys. And yeah, it's all about the love of the game. All about the love of the game, man. And catching some tickets. Let's catch some tickets. How about that? Jay Main said the Celtics are 2-4 ATS in their last 6 head-to-head. Getting the games on now. How about Nico Harrison, man? Whew. Every Mavs home game this season, fire Nico chance. They were turning all Mavericks home games into away games, or at least neutral court games. The players were starting to get affected mentally. I hear people talking about Nico Harrison as a scapegoat. I do not agree. Yes, Nico Harrison traded Luka Doncic with ownership's approval, but he still had the proposal. He still made the decision, thinking he was a genius as a basketball GM. He's still a great marketing and basketball agent, but the people who are saying that Nico Harrison is a scapegoat with the Luka Doncic trade were not Luka fans in the first place. You don't trade a generational player like that. And everything that he said about Luka was media smear with his moles in the media, you know? The moment he left, he's not a leader. He's overweight. We have problems with his defense. They fed all of that to the media to alter the perception of the fans. One of the worst trades in sports history. Yeah, I mean, VJ Edgecombe does look better than Cooper Flagg. So does Cedric Coward, man. Watch out for Cedric Coward, a real baller, two-way player. Memphis Grizzlies, Cedric Coward, watch out for him. He's really, really fun to watch, too. Hey, Seth, how's it going? Seth Faithful, my brother, welcome to the chat. Knower Seas. He said, I already like the Sixers game under. If they go crazy early, I'm smashing the live under. I might ride with you. Thanks for sharing. J-Main said Mikal Bridges 2+ threes. That's gone over in every game, hasn't it? Mikal Bridges over 1.5 threes. It's time to tip off, everyone. Games are tipping off. Let's go. Scotty Barnes is clapping mid-court, tipping off. The energy is high. Yeah, Cedric Coward's old, he's a bit older. Maybe he has a smaller window to develop, right? So I definitely agree there. Maybe he was already built to win now, you know? How much room for improvement is there? I think his decision-making can still improve just a bit, you know? But transition, man, his defense, his shooting, Cedric Coward, man, might be an all-star in the future. No joke. How's he going to look when he plays 35 minutes a game? He's playing 25 minutes now. What about 35? It's Biggie Smalls night in the Barclays Center, apparently. I'm watching the game now. Unfortunately, I have the Nets broadcast team on right now, but we are Team Scotty today, everyone. Bit of a quick start for the Nets, quick start for the Grizzlies. Technical foul on RJ Barrett. Did he just push Claxton? Is that what that is? Drop your plays in the chat, everyone. Let me know if you guys see anything. We're all trying to win together. Technical foul on RJ Barrett. We're past that now. And one, Nick Claxton. Hot start for the Nets. Hot start for the Nets. And that's something we've noticed with the Raptors is, a bit more space in front of the rim because they've been loading up, doubling up on the perimeter. So let's see if they can get things together defensively. Let's see if we can get Scotty Barnes involved here. Said Ja doesn't like the European style. Yeah, you're talking about the coaching. It's an interesting dynamic there, man, with Thomas Gisalo. It's a really bright offensive mind. Free throws on the way for Brandon Ingram. He misses the first. No points for Brunson yet. Tight game here, 11-11. Nice shot, Jock Landale. Scotty Barnes is doing cardio to start the game. Still early. Let me see if I can get the picks on the screen as well at the same time. How about that? Timeout Toronto. Igor Yeoman. Easy look at the rim. Coach Darko doesn't like it. Timeout. Let's go ahead and get Scotty to be the primary initiator of the offense, but their defense is lacking to start the game. We have points on the board for Ja Morant here. Points on the board for Ja Morant. Not Ja Morant, sorry. Jalen Brunson just hit a three. Yeah, it might. It might. I lean towards the Sixers getting the win somehow, but not sure about the total, Lingo. Did you bet it? Oh, you have it. You have the team total over. The Sixers offense has been lethal from the perimeter. Timeout Knicks. I have the Knicks game on now, double box. I'm rooting for you. You have Peyton Pritchard. Doesn't hit any threes. He's been going under, man. You know, he won't go under every game, but I think you're on the wrong. Sorry, the right side there. I think you're on the right side. He's a bit undersized. Lingo Wick said the Sixers will find a way. The Sixers find a way to keep games close at the end, but no big man in the middle. I'm more confident they will score on this small Boston team. Yeah, the Celtics, they're not really there yet with their rim protection. They want to compete. They might need to bring someone else in, but with Jason Tatum out, they probably won't. They haven't been protecting the rim effectively. Prince Moore, welcome to the chat. Prince Moore, 1688. Who got anything on the OKC game? I have Cason Wallace to go over 8.5 points. I lean toward the Thunder here. The Thunder are undermanned. They're still 7.5 point favorites. I know Steph Curry is back, but that defense, man, for the Thunder. I know that the TV broadcasters, they're hoping I'm wrong there, though. They're hoping for a competitive game between Steph Curry and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, but I still think the Thunder get the win. Nice floater for Quickly. Nice floater for Quickly. We're back from the timeout. These two college basketball games are tipping off in 8 minutes, everyone. First half bets. First half bets. Still nothing for Scotty, man. This is alarming. He's not even touching the ball. Nice mid-range shot. Brandon Ingram. On the wing. On the elbow. We just got the first shot attempt from Scotty Barnes. He missed. Little bunny hook. Santi Aldama makes a pair of free throws here to give the Grizzlies the lead. Yeah, Jock Landale has gone over his points prop at a high rate this season. He's been really, really overlooked. He's been getting big minutes as well. Free throws for Towns. He's at the line. Noah Clowney 3, missed RJ Barrett shot. And now an easy shot at the basket for Terrence Mann. The Nets are playing decently here. But the Raptors, I'm being honest, they're creating separation with their shots here. They're just missing a few easy looks. Disappointing start for Scotty Barnes. Once again, if I place any live bets, I'll let you guys know. I'll also write the bets on the screen if you're interested in following along. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Shout out to everyone watching. Landry Shamet subs into the game. Michael Porter's being double teamed, triple teamed. Some teams are going to really key in on him, man. He's gone over in each of his last 3 games. But eventually, I mean, these teams they're going to key in on him defensively without Cam Thomas in the lineup. There's tons of money on Michael Porter Jr. tonight from the public. He hasn't scored yet. The Raptors have the luxury of double teaming him. Some of these other players on the court for the Nets, they can't make their own shot. RJ Barrett misses a layup at the rim. Nice steal from Brandon Ingram. It's a pretty fast-paced game here. Timeout Nets. Nets coach does not like what he's seeing just with the pace, the open flow nature of the game. Few players subbing in the Knicks game. OG Anunoby, Karl Anthony Towns are out, coming out of the game. I don't know, man. Jakob Poeltl has regressed this season. It's alarming for the Raptors. They might need to move on. Jakob Poeltl is regressing right before our eyes. It's crazy, though, because even with all the injuries last year, he had a pretty solid year, right? Floater for Jalen Brunson, everyone. Let's go. 5 points. 5 points for Jalen. We need Jalen to score over 26 today. Jaren Jackson Jr. is having his best first quarter of the season so far. It's a tight game. I did say I lean towards the Grizzlies plus 10.5. There's plenty of time left, though. But the Grizzlies' offense does look alive here. They're playing with a decent pace. And they're getting some easy looks at the rim. They're getting to the free throw line, too. Just the first quarter. But we need Jalen Brunson to turn things up even more here, especially if Scotty doesn't come to play. We have a ton of substitutions coming out right now in the Raptors-Nets game. Scotty Barnes, RJ Barrett, and Immanuel Quickley are being subbed out of the game right now. So a less than ideal start. I mean, it's a terrible start for Scotty Barnes to the game. But Brunson's still on the court. Brunson's getting his minutes tonight. Five points for Brunson in the first quarter. Another three for Jalen Brunson. Let's go. Let's go. 8 points. These are my bets, everyone. If you guys are just joining the stream, these are my pregame bets, and I'm likely to add a couple more bets live in game here during the stream. Shout out to everyone watching. Take a second to subscribe to my channel while you're here, or follow my channel if you're on another platform, and hit the like button for me. Turn notifications on. College basketball games are tipping off, everyone. And one from Michael Porter Jr. He's waking up now. He's waking up. Timeout Grizzlies. Raptors offense is faltering and they're allowing a lot of easy looks at the rim. They're scoring at the rim almost exclusively, the Nets. Wow. Noah Clowney, and one. After the Porter Jr. and one. After the Claxton dunk earlier. That was a really athletic play, too. Alley-oop dunk. Woohoo! Another three for Jalen Brunson. Let's go. He dropped him off there. No joke. Step back three. I think, yeah, the only starters on the court right now for the Knicks are Jalen Brunson and Mikal Bridges. We have Josh Hart, Yabusele in the game. Free throws on the way for Josh Hart. Okay, Scotty's back in the game, but he got an assist just now. He assisted on Jacoby Walter 3. Jacoby Walter has 6 quick points, so a bit of a rotation shakeup right now for the Raptors, and their second unit with Scotty on the floor appears to be playing better. You have one of the best defensive rookies to start the season, Colin Murray-Boyles, on the court for the Raptors. Your second unit seems to be tightening up right now, tightening the game up. But they still need more rim protection. You know, I'm a Raptors fan, but I want them to win. But I didn't bet on the Raptors. I just have Scotty Barnes props today. 6 points for Jock Landale in the first quarter for the Memphis Grizzlies against the Knicks. If you guys don't know, he's gone over his points prop. I think it's 8.5 in like almost every game this season. How you guys feel in the chat? Let me know. I'm here. Yeah, J-Main said Jaren Jackson Jr. is 10-1 on the under for his points, rebounds, and assists combined. A run like that wouldn't be surprising. You're right. Jaren Jackson Jr., especially with his points line, I think it was set at 21.5 to start the season. He went under 21.5 every game this season, all 11 games. The books have adjusted his line to 16.5 today. It might be an over adjustment. Jaren Jackson Jr. has his best first quarter of the season. Maybe he's in position to take people's money because people have been betting that trend. Maybe this is the breakout performance for Jaren that the Grizzlies have been waiting for. It's possible. Two big games tipping off in about 5 minutes, everyone. We have the Golden State Warriors against the NBA champion OKC Thunder in about 5 minutes, and also the Boston Celtics on the road against the Philadelphia 76ers. Scotty's still out there. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. I might not be on to live bet the Nuggets game. Sean, P20, welcome to the chat. I might not be on, but I'll be on for the next maybe couple hours. Maybe I'll share a few pregame picks for that game towards the end of the stream. But right now I'm sweating these bets if you're just joining. These are my pregame bets. But yeah, welcome to the chat. Scotty Barnes is on the board. Let's go. Little tip in, put back. The SMU college basketball game is on, everyone. It is on. This game, the Merrimack versus Tarleton State, it should have already tipped off, but it hasn't. Might be a slight delay. There's no time. It should be any minute now. Maybe there's a neutral site thing going on with the prior game. So Scotty's on the board. Five rebounds for Scotty Barnes. Okay, Scotty's alive now. Back-to-back baskets for Scotty Barnes. Let's go, everyone. Scotty has arrived to Brooklyn. Four points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist for Scotty in the first quarter. 10 minutes already played. Game leader in minutes. And the Raptors were down by 9 points. They're down by 2 now at the end of the first quarter, and that's going to do it. That's going to do it right there. The first quarter has come to an end. 8 seconds left in the first quarter, and the Knicks have blown things open just a bit. They've erupted in the last 3 minutes or so. They're up by 10 with 8 seconds left, with still enough time to get a quality shot here as the Knicks sub Karl Anthony Towns back into the game for Josh Hart. Sixers, Celtics, and OKC Warriors tip off in 2 minutes. We got a floater, a Jalen Brunson floater at the buzzer. Let's go. 10 first quarter points for Jalen Brunson. 10 first quarter points for Jalen Brunson in the Garden. Let's go. Norrisy says, I'm looking to take OG over 1.5 stocks. I think he meant blocks, maybe. Let me know. If he can get down to minus 130, minus 140. Talking about in-game. Yeah, why are they sleeping on Jamison Battle, man? Not many people know Jamison Battle. Shout out to you, Simeon Davis. An excellent three-point shooter just sitting on the bench for the Raptors, man. Whew. I think we gave him a 2-year deal, though. $8 million or maybe $5 million. So the confidence is there from the front office. He worked really hard last year when we were tanking towards the end for that contract. And this guy is an amazing shooter. Both games are at commercial break here, end of the first quarter. The other games are tipping off, so I'm going to try to get all 4 of these games on right here. Also, if you want to join my free Discord, it's in the video description below, or if you click on my channel, you can see it there as well. Free Discord, everyone. Live bets when I'm not on stream, and also my streaming schedule. But when I'm on stream, I'm going to prioritize the people who are here in the chat. Shout out to all of you. I hope you guys smash these bets today. Second quarter has begun. Let's go. The second quarter starts with a Scotty Barnes dunk. And 1. Scotty. After running cardio for the first 6 minutes, he has 6 points, 3 assists in the last 4 minutes. Scotty's going for 40 minutes tonight. This was the only thing I was worried about, was whether it would be a tight game. It's a tight game. If it's a tight game later on, We might get big minutes for Scotty. We might be in range. Scotty hits the and one free throw for 7 points. And sorry, 1 assist. That assist was RJ Barrett. He can't assist himself. Got a bit happy there. Still productive though. 7 points, 1 assist. Let's go. It's a big quarter here. I'm expecting a big break for Scotty. To go to the bench here, maybe to get a breather soon. So the Raptors are starting to get a stranglehold on this game. They're starting to impose their will on the defensive end of the court after a less than ideal start to the game. They've been playing excellent defense for about the last 4 minutes or so. No receipts, steals, and blocks combined. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Let me know if you jump on that. OKC and the Warriors has begun. I think that game is on Prime. Jalen Brunson's on the bench, but we got 10 points from him at the first quarter. Hopefully he can come in and give us another strong stretch to end the quarter. Tons of action here, man. Tons of action here. I'll give you guys some play-by-play for this Warriors Thunder game with Jalen Brunson on the bench. Big three there for Steph Curry to respond after the Chet Holmgren three, followed by a Shai Gilgeous-Alexander three. Smooth shot. Offense is flowing to start in Oklahoma City. I think OKC gets the win here, but let's see how it goes. Steph Curry has a quick 5 points. I also think Jonathan Kuminga is going to have a good game here. He already has a quick 4 points. I said that earlier on Twitter, but maybe we can jump on Kuminga live if he slows down a bit. Steph Curry came to play, man. He's ready for this game. No joke. He's active defensively. He's buzzing. Maybe he just needed a couple of days off. Yeah, boxing one type of defense on Tyrese Maxey. I expected that. He's been breaking through those sort of defensive coverages in the second half of games after he sort of recognizes what's going on. But the defensive attention that Tyrese Maxey has been receiving has opened things up for Kelly Oubre, Quentin Grimes. And Tyrese Maxey, with all the injury issues to the other stars in the team, Joel Embiid, Paul George, he has become a smarter player. Maxey is a much smarter player now. He understands multiple defensive coverages. He understands when to when to slow his pace, because when Maxey first came into the league, we could see that he has a chance to become one of the elite scorers in the game, but he only played the game at one speed. He's getting a bit better at slowing things down, you know? That's why his turnovers have decreased. No play on Edgecombe. No play on Edgecombe. Even though I think I lean towards him. I liked him, Oubre, and Grimes. I settled with Grimes. Grimes is not in the game yet, but he'll be in there shortly. Yeah, Quentin Grimes has been entering games at about the 5 minute mark on average this season in the first quarter. That's when he's been entering the games. And then Nick Nurse gives him about a strong 7 minutes. Usually doesn't come out until about the 8 minute mark in the second quarter, Grimes. So let's see how things go there. Shout out to everyone watching right now. Those are my pregame bets on the screen. I think we may have a couple of live bets towards halftime here, or towards halftime of some of these college basketball games as well. I'll let you guys know if I bet anything live. It should be soon, and if I do, I'll post it on the screen for you. Hope you guys are having a great Tuesday evening wherever you are. Take a second now to subscribe to my channel, follow my channel, and hit that like button for me. Smash the like button. Help more people see my video. I really appreciate you. Even with injuries in their lineup, he's right. The Thunder have been taking care of the basketball this season. They are not a team that's prone to turning the ball over. Quentin Post hits a three off of Jonathan Kuminga, assists. Really smooth ball movement there. Scotty Barnes is on the court. Kelly Oubre with a quick 4 points, everyone. His points prop was 15.5. Isaiah Hartenstein just missed the easiest floater. That's his bread and butter right there. He just missed. Ooh, big swat for Chet. Chet Holmgren just blocked Steph Curry, man. At the rim. Physical game. The OKC game is a physical game, man. Scotty Barnes, 9 points, everyone. Let's go. Let's go. Hopefully things don't get out of hand in the Knicks game and we still get some more production from Jalen Brunson. We are Jalen Brunson fans tonight. Over 26.5 points. He had 10 in the first quarter. He is on track. Anything can happen in the NBA, though. Nothing is guaranteed, but he is on track. And Scotty Barnes is awake. Chet Holmgren is defensive masterpiece to start the game, man. No joke. And they're getting some easy looks off of the defensive plays of Chet Holmgren at the rim. Warriors still only down by 4, though. Competitive game here. Case in point, Jalen Williams hits a transition 3 off of a Chet Holmgren block. Impressive for a big guy. Checking the college basketball scores. I can't watch every game at once. I do have 3 games on my screen right now, so I have every game on my screen except for the Sixers game. Okay, SMU is up by 8 with about 10 minutes left in the first half. And Merrimack, that game has started. They're down by 3 with 11 minutes left in the first half. And 1, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander cuts to the rack on Steph Curry. And it appears that the OKC Thunder are off to the races after a positive start for the Warriors. They did sub Steph Curry out of the game. Jimmy Butler is in. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Appreciate your time. And I hope you're having a great, great day. I'm rooting for all of us. Noah Seas said he just bet in the chat. He just bet on OG Anunoby over 1.5 combined steals and blocks. Did he just hit or did you just bet it? Let me guys know your feelings and thoughts in the chat. How are these games going for you? Let me know, what game are you guys watching? There are 4 NBA games on right now. There are quite a few college basketball games on right now as well. What game are you guys watching? Some NHL? What's going on? Jimmy Butler's going to the free throw line to tighten things up. 2 free throws on the way for Jimmy. He makes the first. You just bet it? I think it's a good bet. OG Anunoby over 1.5 steals and blocks combined. Active player, true two-way player. Hopefully things don't get out of hand, but J-Main said he's trying to watch the Sixers game, but his son can't sit still. Oof. You've got some problems right now. Good problems, though. Shout out to you and your son. Jimmy's active, man. Jimmy's active to start this game. He's ready to roll on both sides of the court right now. He is active. He hasn't he hasn't been buzzing like this for a couple of games on the defensive side of things. So if you were here at the beginning of the stream or on Twitter Spaces, the session that I did on Spaces, you remember that I said that Jamal Shed has a decent shot to go over his assist line. He's only averaging 17 minutes a game, but Vegas, the odds makers have set his assist line at 4.5. It was 3.5 until today. Now it's 4.5 because they really can't stop him. He's one of the most efficient distributors in the game per 36 minutes for someone that only averages 17 minutes a game. He already has 3 assists, in 7 minutes. So I think he's the future point guard of the Toronto Raptors. We're still about a year or two away from that, I believe, but I believe that day is on the way, and I think he's going to cash. Just maybe you might want to write that down. Jamal Shed, excellent two-way guard out of Houston University. Quick check in the next game. Brunson's back on the court, okay, and he's still at 10 points. Hopefully we can get some already 4 for 6 from the field. I'd like to see Jalen drive to the rack a bit more here, especially with Jaren Jackson Jr. hugging the perimeter as often as he is right now. And the Warriors take the lead. The Warriors take the lead off of a combination of Jimmy Butler, Moses Moody, and Buddy Hield defensive plays. So they were down by 7. Now they're up by 2. What's that? I think it's a 9-0 run. A 9-0 run for the Warriors, everyone. Impressive. I don't think Cason Wallace scored, though. Yeah, 0 points for Cason Wallace, unfortunately. That is one of our bets today. But Scotty and Jalen Brunson are looking all right to start the game. Let's see how they finish things off. Timeout Thunder. Just looking at potential live college basketball bets right now. I have an entire list of plays just scanning to see what's within range, what's not within range. The Knicks are blowing things open. The Knicks are blowing things open. That's a bad sign for Brunson. We're going to need the Grizzlies to at least compete tonight. Come on. So we can cash our Jalen Brunson bet. Huge shot for Alex Caruso for the Thunder. Cade Cunningham, questionable for tomorrow. Okay, I'm getting a few, just trying to get a few live bets ready for us. It's trending towards a blowout in the Knicks game. Hey, I have a live bet if you guys want to follow. You have to be kind of quick, though. It's college basketball. Northwestern State. They're playing against North Alabama. I like Northwestern State plus 8.5, minus 125. Sorry about that. I'll just copy it next time so I don't have to type it. Northwestern State plus 8.5. You might need there are tons of games on. You might need to use the search feature. If you're tailing, I'll share more. Win or lose, I'll share more. But that's a bet that I have that's within range of what I expected before the game. So plus 8.5 against North Alabama. Yeah, Cade Cunningham's arm sore, man. He's carrying Detroit. Let me guys know if you find it in the chat or not, or if you're tailing. If you're not, it's cool. Live bet Northwestern State. I tried to share it when it went to timeout. The timeout is now over. It's over now though, so it's ending now. 12 points for Jalen Brunson. Unfortunately, he had 12. I mean, he had 10 in the first quarter, only 2 points in the second quarter. That's how the NBA goes sometimes. Hopefully, this game still stays within 20 points or so, because the Grizzlies are getting blown away right now. They cannot stop the Knicks. The Knicks are the much more physical team. Hopefully, hopefully Jalen Brunson can get us another basket here. Scotty Barnes has 11 points and 1 assist though, so we're halfway there. We're halfway there for the points and assists, and we're more than halfway there for the points. The Raptors are up by 7. It's not a blowout yet, so we have a chance. Live bet Northwestern State. That's what I just took. Flagrant foul on Steph Curry. They're reviewing this though. Steph didn't mean that, but he could have hurt Isaiah Joe right there. Didn't give him his landing zone. Coward's 1 for 5. Yeah, man. This might be his off night. He's a player that I would look to over the course of the season, but it might be his off night. Come on, can we get a basket, a 3 maybe for Brunson before halftime? That would be nice. Quentin Grimes has been on the court for 4 minutes, no points. Him and Cason Wallace off to very slow starts. It's possibly a big upset brewing, man. The Florida Gators college basketball game, they're 17-point favorites against Florida State. It was tied a couple of minutes ago in the second half, deep into the second half. Brunson just hit a mid-range jumper. 14 points for Brunson. That's what we needed. Some Brunson action in the last couple of seconds for us. And we are just about at the half. Then Brunson just blocked Ja. 1.6 seconds for the Knicks. Still time to get a shot off. Brunson just threw a half quarter. It's over. Halftime over there in New York. The Knicks have blown this game open. They're up by 23 points against one of the worst perimeter defenses in the NFL. Not the NFL. The NBA at the moment. No receipts. I know you said that you might like the under in this game. Celtics Sixers. It's trending towards your direction, brother. Yeah, man. Ja Morant is minus 27. Plus minus. He's not trying on defense, man. And his opponents, they smell blood. They know it. They know it. The second quarter has started in Oklahoma City. Hoping we can get a few Case and Wallace baskets here. Ooh, Moses Moody hit a nice three. Crazy stretch right there. It's just a 5-point game. Thunder up by 13 now. Defense leads to offense. That's the trend for the Thunder, man. Caruso, Chet Holmgren. Whew. Timeout. Warriors. The Texas Tech college basketball game started. We're going to need couple of things to go our way with SMU in the first half. They're up by 7 with 1 minute and 45 seconds left. Ugly game offensively in the Sixers-Celtics game. Grimes hit a 3. Okay, let's go. Yeah, no overseas. You said the first quarter was pretty sloppy. Yeah, they've already played 3 times, man. So we're entering playoff sort of territory. It's crazy to play the same team 3 times in the first 2 weeks of the season. Some awkward schedule making there. I'm hoping Jalen Brunson can go ballistic in the third quarter. Scotty Barnes with 11 points, 1 assist at the half. Bit of a quiet night for RJ Barrett, but Brandon Ingram has arrived in Barclays Center today. Troy6679 said live bet Chet's over. Over what, points? Did you do it already? Thanks for sharing. Sweaty finishes for our first half bets here. For these two here. About a minute left. Minute and some change left in both of them. Sweaty finish. Take a second to hit the like button for me as well, everyone. Follow my channel, subscribe to my channel, whatever platform you're watching on. And turn notifications on as well so you don't miss my next live betting stream. I really appreciate everyone. I hope you're winning all your bets. He's right. OKC's defense is shutting the Warriors down since about the midway mark of the first quarter. Points or rebounds, either will hit. Yeah, he's cooking tonight. Chet's on one right now. It's on fire on both ends of the court. Second half of the Raptors game is starting in a couple of minutes. Live bet pending. The first live bet. All of these are pregame bets. First live bet of this stream, Northwestern State plus 8.5. Pretty close to clutch time there. Sloppy game. 3 free throws on the way for Northwestern State against Northern Alabama. If they hit all 3 of these, they'll be down by 3. Down by 6 right now with 7 minutes to go. Can we get some Case and Wallace action here? Also, if you want to join my free Discord to chat when the streams aren't on, also to get some more live bets, more information when I'm not streaming, the live Discord link is free. It's in the video description below, or you can click my channel and see it there. But you should see it in the video description below. Go ahead and join that as well. Interact with me there. But while I'm live streaming, I'll prioritize the chat, the people that are here in the chat, everyone. But you can tag me in the Discord if you have any questions, just want to talk, anything. And we have cashed our first bet of the evening. SMU first half minus 5.5 is a winner. They are up by 7 at halftime. Everyone, congratulations to everyone that took SMU. They're playing against Murray State right now. That is a winning bet. Let me know if you guys tailed that in the chat. This is a winner. Philly's own Justin Edwards, 9 quick points, says J Main. He's popping off. No joke. Can we get the Merrimack bet? Tight finish here. 30 seconds left. Can we get the Merrimack bet? Northwestern State, they made all 3 free throws. They're down by 4. 6 minutes and 20 seconds left. Let's get some cash. Nice move from Jonathan Kuminga. No way. Merrimack was down by 1 point. 8 seconds left in the first half, man. They lost. They're down by 3. They're down by 3 at the half. Just going to confirm that, but I think this is a losing bet. Heartbreaker there. Sweaty stuff. 1-1 so far in college basketball. They had it, man. They had it. All eyes on Northwestern State right now. Ugly game, Celtics game. I said I lean towards the Sixers. There's a lot of game left though, but I lean towards the Sixers. Gonna scan the board for a few more live bets here. I'm not jumping on. It's an enticing spread, but I'm not jumping on the Grizzlies here. They have the talent to tighten things up, but if Ja Morant is not going to try on defense, it's a no-go for me. Under normal circumstances, I would probably jump on a team like the Grizzlies, but I'm gonna go ahead and lay off of that one. I'm just not seeing the effort there, and as I said, the Grizzlies' perimeter defense is Swiss cheese right now. And 1, Quentin Grimes. Let's go. The OKC Thunder, man, they're the real deal. A lot of time left, but I said I lean their way. Shout out to everyone in the chat. And Quentin Grimes converts the free throw to extend the Sixers lead to 10 points. We do have him to go over 14 and a half points, everyone. Like what I'm seeing there. Hopefully he gets some burn. Hopefully he gets some burn for the rest of the game. Jalen Williams, the other Jalen Williams, the big for OKC, he's going crazy. He's going crazy, man. Wide open, man. Two-point game, Northwestern State. Let's go. 2-point game. That can offset some of the damage, the Merrimack damage there. Let me go ahead and scan the board for more live bets, everyone. Let me check my notes and see what's within range, what's not within range. Tons of notes here. Second half is back in Brooklyn, Toronto game. Scotty has 2 assists. 11 points, 2 assists, everyone. It's trending towards a blowout. The OKC Warriors game. Just being honest. Shea's starting to have his way here. Tomorrow I'll have college basketball picks earlier, man, because there are a few games from the early slate 7 o'clock that I wish I jumped on. So I'll do a better job. Maybe I'll upload a video college basketball picks here on the channel. Turn notifications on. It's almost time for tip off for the Jazz Pacers game, everyone. 5 assists for Scotty Barnes. 5 assists for Scotty Barnes. I didn't take the assist by itself, but he cashed just 4.5 assists. We have over 23.5 points in assists combined and over 18.5 points by itself. Scotty is impacting this game. I think we could get a higher scoring game here between the Pacers and the Jazz. Technical foul on Draymond Green. Quick, easy whistle. Barking at the ref. Hey, let me know if the stream is smooth, everyone. I just got some sort of error on my screen. I think everything is working with my camera, but let me know in the chat if the stream is still working properly. Draymond Green's stinking it up tonight. It's good. Okay, yeah. Everything is, I think it's smooth now. I see your messages in the chat. Appreciate you guys. He says, you said I was lagging. It's better now. It lagged for a few seconds. George Ballas, 10CM UFC. Miles Logan, glitches, but now you're good. Nowhere C, sounds good. I appreciate all of you. Monitoring the situation in Brooklyn and in New York in the Knicks game. We're in clutch time. We're in clutch time with the Northwestern State game. Hopefully we don't get any funny business there, but it's a 1-point game. Oh, Northwestern State have taken the lead, everyone. We need Texas State to stay within range, but Northwestern State have taken the lead, if you jumped on that with me. The live bet. Bro, the Thunder are just too much. I wouldn't fade these guys pregame. Scotty Barnes is on the bench right now. Cason Wallace hasn't scored. He's 0 for 3 from the field. That might be a losing bet. Still have a chance with Scotty. Let's see how things finish. Things are tightening up in Brooklyn now, so the Knicks are a wagon. The Knicks are a wagon. Let's get Scotty Barnes back on the floor. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Want to see the Nets actually make a quick run here. Oh, they called timeout. Maybe Scotty's coming back in. 2-for-1 opportunity for Shea. He missed the shot. That was tough. Great D for Moses Moody right there. Free throws coming for Jonathan Kuminga. How are your bets looking, everyone? Hope you're enjoying your Tuesday. If you're just joining the stream, I'm Myguyknowsaguy. This is my channel, my sports predictions channel. Pre-game bets, live bets. Make sure you turn notifications on so you don't miss my upcoming videos. I upload videos and I'll be going live as well. I also have a soccer picks channel. If you guys click my channel, you can see my other channels. So only soccer picks on that one. I'll have some more stuff there for you guys soon. Subscribe to that. And we've reached the half. The OKC Thunder are up by 19 points here. Nothing from Cason Wallace. Stifling defense from the OKC Thunder. Chet Holmgren had a big impact. Jalen Williams, the other Jalen Williams, had a big impact off the bench as well. I think he hit 3 threes. It feels like the Warriors would be down by 30. Like with the way I'm watching it here, feels like they should be down by 30. The only positive thing for them is that they're only down by 19. Because it feels like they should be down by 30 in this one. Anybody watching the Texas Tech-Illinois game? Northwestern State and North Alabama are tied with 27 seconds left. Hopefully we don't get any funny business like a game going into overtime or something like that. But right now they're tied. The spread is looking like a cash. But we don't care what things look like. We care about how things finish here. Pretty long timeout break here for the Raptors and the Nets. Appreciate you, Norsees. Hopefully they can just go ahead and close this out. Jimmy Butler 7 points at the half. Jonathan Kuminga 9 points at the half. If you were here at the beginning of the stream, you heard me say I think he's going to have a decent game today, maybe over 14.5. Brandon Podziemski, 5 points. Steph Curry, 7 points. 1 for 5 from 3. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 15 points. Chet Holmgren, 11 points. 1 block, 8 rebounds. Alex Caruso, 8 points. Isaiah Joe, 5 points. 16 points off of turnovers for the OKC Thunder. 25 bench points. They were up by 23 points at one point. Scotty is back on the court, so... Oh, wait. Unfortunately, the Northwestern State game went to overtime, everyone. Horrible. Horrible. Thanks for that, John Bennett. Let's hope for the best here. Andrew Nembhard just scored the first 8 points of the game. Andrew Nembhard is back. Canada's own. Can we get Barnes back into the game, please? Like, come on. $19 points for Jalen Brunson, but they're up by 24 points. It's going to be tough, but it's still possible, but it's going to be tough. They're up by so many points, man. If the Grizzlies just played a competitive game, he'll fly over 26.5. Still no Scotty here. Jamal Shed, Jamison Battle coming into the game. He said OG got his steal. Let's go. Let's go, Norris. Northwestern State scored the first basket of overtime. Memphis is, big time disappointment. I think long term, Cedric Coward and Jalen Wells they'll be all right. If they have to offload their team, you know. I think Cedric Coward and Jalen. Big three for Jalen Brunson. Let's go. Monster three. Need to get Scotty back out there, man. Noah Clowney's kind of going crazy. A bit of an inefficient night for Brandon Ingram. Noah Clowney's having a big-time impact on this game. The Knicks are a juggernaut. Hot start in the Pacers game. And one, North Alabama is going to be shooting free throws now. 3-point game in Texas Tech, Illinois. 4-point game. Miles Logan. You're talking about the app on the screen? Miles Logan? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat, John Bennett as well. Subscribe to my channel while you're here. It's called the Real app. It's a mobile app. Real Sports. J-Main say the Raptors are 15-2 to the over. Yeah, it's looking kind of low right now. I did say before the game that I thought that the Nets would be the one to make it kind of go under. But the Raptors offense has been somewhat inefficient here. Thanks a lot, John Bennett. I really appreciate you. Yep, Miles Logan, try it out. Enjoy it. Robert McCormick, how's it going? He just shared a bet in the chat. Western Illinois and Cal State Bakersfield under 141.5. That game starts in 12 minutes at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. I hope you win that bet. Thanks for sharing. Keep it coming. J Main say NHL. You talking about the Maple Leafs or the Raptors? Tie game, Northwestern State. Texas Tech's looking iffy though, man. The Leafs, man, they've been to start the season, you know? Jalen Brunson is still out there, man. Can we get a solid 8 more minutes out of him? We're asking for a lot. We're asking for a lot there. Quentin Grimes, 6 points at halftime. We're asking for a lot there. Still no Scotty Barnes coming into the game. This is crazy, man. It's a 5-point game. Bring Scotty in. What's going on here? I don't like what's going on with the rotations right now. This is the second game in a row that Coach Darko has done this. Hey, OG just got the steal. No receipts. OG got the steal. You cashed. Good job, bro. Man, the Grizzlies are an embarrassment. The Grizzlies are an embarrassment. They're making it very, very difficult for Jalen Brunson to score here. Or for him to play any more minutes. An absolute embarrassment. They're killing all the props right now, guys. This is how it goes. Gotta take it day by day. Gotta take it day by day. I won't let it discourage me though. I'll keep the plays coming. National Blowout Association. Funny Reels said, yeah, for real. You said he needs Santi Aldama to get one more assist, man. Yeah, it's like, and he just got subbed out too. It's unbelievable. I hope you cash though. Miles Logan said, can Jalen get 20 tonight? I think we're going to see more offense in the second half though. They were picking things up just in the last 3 minutes of that second quarter. Let's see how the Celtics chase the game. The three is not falling for them. Yeah, good bet, Norris. Good bet. Yeah, Funny Reels, they can't make anything. That's how it goes. George just hit a 3. Cedric Carr with a block. Let's see if they can maybe tighten this up, man. Cut it to 22. Embarrassment. Yeah, no, the games overall have been great. I was just joking about the blowout thing because this particular game happens to be a blowout, but the quality of the NBA games, the product, man, is at an all-time high right now. The regular season last year was amazing as well. It didn't really get the credit it deserved. Um, but yeah, the NBA games night in, night out, even the games you don't really expect to be the best games, we're seeing so much talent in the league. And it's definitely worth your time if you're a sports fan. You're definitely right about that, Tatum spam. Scotty Barnes has 4 fouls, man. So that's why he's had this extended break. 4 fouls. Was in range, 11 points, 5 assists. Hasn't played for like the last, has it been 7 minutes? Scotty Barnes hasn't played for the last 7 minutes. It's a big part of the reason why. Yeah, I said they cut it to 22. They did. Yeah, cut it to 22. Now they're back up by 21. Oh, 18. I meant to say 18, but and that's the end of the third quarter. Funny Real Souls said you need Draymond to get 3 more assists now and Derek White. I hope you cash. I think you might get them with Derek White. Let me go ahead and scan the board again. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and add two more smaller. These are going to be half unit bets. I'll roll these for a half unit. Live bet, Jonathan Kuminga, 15 plus points. It's minus 138. It's not the best line, but I still like it. To win a half unit there. And the Celtics 76ers over 200.5 to win a half unit, everyone. I just placed both of those. You still have time to get them in. Give me 1 second while I fill my cup. Just need some more water. And I'm back. Check up with the chat. Cam Spencer, man. Yeah, the Warriors, they're getting blitzed. '76 wins this season. Tatum spam for OKC. What happened in the Okay, so we cashed the live bet on Northwestern State. They lost by 4 in overtime, everyone. Congrats to anyone that tailed. But it looks like Texas Tech might be a loser here. They're down by 7 with just over a minute left. It's not looking good. Let's see how things finish in the last minute or so. And tomorrow I'll do a better job of sharing more college basketball bets because I had some decent reads on the early part of the slate. But I came on a bit too late to share them. It wouldn't have been try and do a bit better tomorrow. Timeout Knicks. They cut it to 16. They were down by what, 30? 27? So hopefully Jalen Brunson stays on the court. End of the third quarter in Toronto. Hot start for the Pacers and the Jazz. Scotty Barnes got into foul trouble, man. Shout out to everyone in the chat, though. It's been enjoying these games with me. No matter how sweaty they get, I'm rooting for us. Anything on the Denver game? I'll take a look now. Hoping Scotty Barnes can get back on the floor here. I'll take a look now, though. I have some notes from earlier. I'll see what changed. Scotty's out there. Hopefully he can play the rest of the game. He has 4 fouls. He just sat for like 9 minutes, man. Unbelievable. 11 points once again. Might need to chill on Scotty after this. If he doesn't cash. The Nuggets game doesn't tip off until 11 p.m. Eastern. Unbelievable. Celtics cut it. They're down by 1, man. Two free throws coming for Jalen Brunson. "24 points for Jalen Brunson. He made both free throws. Raptors are playing with fire here. Bad news. Texas Tech was a losing bet. 2-2 in college basketball. Texas Tech was a losing bet. Good news. Jalen Brunson just hit a 3. He went over 26.5 points for us. Jalen Brunson is a winning bet. It was sweaty, but it happened. We won with Jalen Brunson. Scotty's not even touching the ball. John Bennett said he's taking Celtics money line. Quentin said he's taking OG's fantasy points. $11 points for Kuminga, everyone. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. $25-point lead for the OKC Thunder, the best defense in the NBA over the last season and a half. Kuminga again, 13 points. Let's go. We jumped on him, 15 plus at the half. That was on FanDuel. We need one more basket for Jonathan Kuminga. Hopefully he stays in the game because they're getting blown out of the building. Best of luck, John Bennett. If you guys are here, subscribe to the channel, follow my channel, turn notifications on so you don't miss my next stream. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go on a run in the NBA. We are going to go on a run, and I'm gonna work very hard to make sure that happens. Anything can happen in sports betting, and also remember to never bet more than you can afford to lose. Funny real souls needs. Yeah, let's go. I'm rooting for you. 2 more assists for Draymond. And if you want to join my free Discord, I have a free Discord group chat. The link to join is in the video description below. While I'm live streaming, I'll prioritize the people that are taking time to be a part of the chat during my streams. But I'll be active in the free Discord when I'm not streaming. Shout out to everyone here. Best of luck with all your bets. We're on Scotty Barnes' watch right now. Scotty just made his first free throw. He got fouled, so. $12 points, 5 assists for Scotty Barnes. He picked up his 4th foul early in the 3rd quarter and didn't sat for 9 minutes. Hopefully he can play for the last 8 minutes of the game without any funny business here, without the coach taking him out. They're up by 11 points against the Nets. The Raptors were 10-point favorites on the road here. They did close at 9.5 on some books, so a couple of sweaty outcomes here. Jaylen Brown just tied the game with a layup. Two free throws for Colin Murray. Boyle's on the way. Raptors rookie. Celtics took the lead. They were down by 10, everyone. I almost jumped on them too. They were 6.5 point underdogs at halftime. Down by 10 against the Sixers, and they've taken the lead here with a decent offensive spurt. They've outscored the Sixers 22-10 across the first 8 minutes of the 3rd quarter here. So they've picked things up offensively. Maxey has 14. Quentin Grimes still has 6. Grimes with the 6 points is still not good for us. Hopefully, okay, Quentin Grimes just scored 8 points for Grimes. I need him to pick things up here before he gets benched again. And there's a potential backdoor cover. Potential backdoor cover in the Grizzlies Knicks game. They were down by 27 points, I believe, midway through the third quarter, and now they're down by 12 with a chance to cover their pregame closing line of plus 10.5. The Grizzlies have a chance. There's 6 minutes left. The Knicks are playing with fire here. The Grizzlies offense has come alive in the second half after trailing by, I believe it was 19 points at halftime. $13.5 assists for Scotty Barnes, 7 points left. Raptors are protecting a 10-point lead here in Barclays Center. Yeah, Memphis did it for us. That's what we needed. It was trending in the other direction, but as you said, Troy, 6'6", 7'9", the Grizzlies did their part to make this a competitive game. Jalen Wells just hit a layup to bring this to 10. As you can see, that is the reason Jalen Brunson was made to stay on the court in the game with the sole purpose of cashing our player prop for us. Shout out to Jalen Brunson. Free throws coming from Brunson now as well. Backdoor cover. What do you guys think about that spread with the Grizzlies? It's too late, though. The value is long gone. Should have took them when they were plus 25. I won't take them now. Noah Seas said he's looking to fade the Knicks if they can't cover this. They have to play the Heat and the Orlando twice each over the next 5 games. Things are about to get difficult. Watch out for the Heat, too. Ooh. Watch out for the Heat. Winning games without Bam Adebayo, without Tyler Hero. They could become like the Pacers last year when Bam and Tyler Hero come back. They're a very deep team, and they've completely evolved their offensive style. 29 points for Jalen Brunson. Man, I hope Kuminga didn't get benched, man. He did. Starters were on the bench. 14. He had 14. Kuminga, he had 13, sorry. We needed one more basket. Every Warriors player is trending towards going under their points prop. Every Warriors starter. Unbelievable. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is still in the game, up by 30. Sad. I should have just took the Thunder at -7 before the game, like I said. I said I leaned towards them. Why didn't I take it? I won't make that mistake again. We're in for a tight finish here in the Knicks game. We're in for a tight finish in the Knicks game. Off night for Michael Porter Jr., but he just got a 3 to drop. Four for 12 from the field. He still has 19 points. Porter can still go over his points prop. Okay, we just got a basket from Scotty. 15 points, 5 assists. Need 2 more baskets from Scotty Barnes. Up by 11. I don't think he's going on the bench anytime soon. Wow, he just picked up his 5th foul. Scotty just picked up his 5th foul, everyone. Unbelievable. Why? I won't bet on Scotty again for the near future after today if he doesn't cash here. Just picked up his 5th foul. He didn't play at all in the second half. And he has 15 points, 5 assists. He would have dropped 20 and 7 today. He would have dropped 20 and 7 today. And as soon as Scotty leaves the court, the Nets, Egor, man. Career high 16 points, 4 threes for Egor Yemen. Rookie out of BYU. He's having a big game. As soon as Scotty goes to the bench, things are starting to flow for the Nets. Hopefully he doesn't cost him the game here with his inability to stay on the court. Disgusting score here in the Thunder game. I don't know, man. Maybe one of them. Maybe it's one or two of them. Funny Real Soul, but it's not looking good. I have the game here muted. Steve Kerr is really, really angry. He wasn't able to solve the OKC puzzle. And Scotty cost us, man. Yeah, you're right. Norris sees. What's he fouling for? Troy 6679. Egor just got his first start the other day. He's low-key been a good value play when starting. Yeah, I'll definitely monitor that going forward to see if the books adjust there. Frustrating day for Scotty Barnes. Timeout, though, in the next game. I mean, it's reasonable to assume if I was the coach, man, I would let Scotty play and just foul. We're up by 10. Play him until he fouls out. It's a joke. Like, what? It's a joke. Suspicious, actually. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is still in the game, and Steve Kerr took his starters out of the game. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is still in while they're up by 32 points. Which coach is playing to win here? Which of these coaches is coaching to win? You tell me. Because it's not the Warriors coach. It's not Steve Kerr. Getting crushed on national TV. Need Scotty Barnes to get back in here and give us 2 baskets. 5 minutes left, just under 5 left. The Celtics with a big third quarter. He didn't put Scotty back in. Done with Scotty. Still no Kuminga either. Still no Draymond. Free throws on the way for Shea. Oh no, I'm behind on that one. Sorry. Shea's exhausted. He's not playing in the fourth quarter. He's done. His night's done. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, funny reels. J Main said 7 straight overs for the Knicks. Yep. 7 straight overs for the Knicks. Will they continue their cover streak ATS here, though? They've covered 4 straight games. Scotty's back in, everyone. Scotty is back in. Let's see what he does in these last 4 minutes. We need over 23.5 points and assists combined, and over 18.5 points for Scotty Barnes in the Raptors Nets game. Emmanuel Quickly 3. Quickly had a monster game. 24 points. Scotty Barnes turns it over. Season high for Emmanuel Quickly. The Warriors are down by 35. Unbelievable. Sportsbooks 8 big in the Warriors game. Every starter is probably going under here. Scotty Barnes has 11 rebounds. It's not looking good, man. He still hasn't attempted a shot. I'm done with Scotty Barnes. Raptors up by 15. Quentin Grimes, buzzer beater 3. It's good news. Let me see what he has going on. I'll probably turn this Warriors game off. I don't even know why I'm watching it. I have it on mute to the side. We're in the final stretch here, everyone. I'll take a look at the Nuggets-Kings game, which tips off in about an hour. See if I can share a couple more plays here before I get off the stream. The Knicks covered the spread to extend their ATS streak to 5 games in a row of covering the point spread. They won by 13 points against the Grizzlies to cover as 10-point favorites. The Jazz are up by 14 points. We have a bit of a bright spot with Quentin Grimes. He has 13 points for us. We need one more basket from Quentin Grimes here in the fourth quarter. Hopefully we can get that too. Sean P20. You've been here the whole time, bro? He said West Brick double is my pick. Hilarious. I hope you cashed though. What's the line there? What are the odds? We have a long review here about a charge here on Noah Clowney. Oh, on RJ Barrett, sorry. RJ Barrett drew a charge. The Nets are challenging here, so it's a pretty long review. Robert McCorrick said Montana UNLV over 157.5. College basketball, everyone in the chat. Thanks for sharing. Sean P20 said it was plus 500 earlier for the double-double. Might take a look at that. Pritchard has no threes so far. Hey, you're in range here. You took the under 2.5 threes. Good job, J Main. Robert McCormick, I hope you cash as well. Funny real soul, don't worry about that. We'll get it back. Talking about your Draymond assists. I'll have some better spots tomorrow. Pretty big card. Scotty hasn't attempted a shot in the quarter. It's the second game in a row he's done this to me. He did it in the Sixers game too. He needed one basket the entire fourth quarter. He didn't do it. So, and it's not a question of ability. It's a question of he's not initiating the offense. He doesn't have the ball in his hand. He's not attempting any shots. Really different from the first half. So, we're going to go ahead and shelf Scotty for the next few games, everyone. How about Will Richard, though, for the Warriors having a good season? Rookie. I'll take a look, yeah. As soon as this Raptors game is done, on the board, there's only about a minute and a half left. Should be done any second now. No reason to foul at the end. I'm going to take a look at my notes for the Nuggets-Kings game for you. Let's try to come up with a few plays there and try to win together. I'll leave some plays here in the chat. And before I log off, everyone, I want to say once again, I appreciate everyone here who's watching. Appreciate you. We have a long grind ahead. I've done well with the NBA over the years. This might not be our night, but we're going to work. We are going to go on a run. So I thank you for your time, and I hope that you're winning somehow tonight. Yep, that's it for Scotty. He just got benched. So we're putting Scotty in the shelf. Just cost us 1.5 units. Scotty had every chance to go over today. Had a great first half. I'm not going to repeat myself there. Scotty's going on the shelf. No more Scotty Barnes. Hey, Katak, my bro. We cashed with Quentin Grimes. He brought us some good news. How's it going, brother? I'll take a look at the Westbrook stuff in a bit too. So Quentin Grimes went over for us, everyone. We lost with Scotty. We won with Jalen Brunson. We lost with Scotty. We just won with Quentin Grimes, and we also lost this one, which was a smaller bet. I should have just taken his assists, 4.5. But either way, Quentin Grimes did cash for us to help minimize some of the damage. College basketball went 2-2, and yeah, that's what's going on right now, everyone. So Raptors put the bench in, so shady game. So can the Celtics go over 200 here? We took the over 200, over 200 and a half. We took that live at halftime for a half unit. Taking a look at the Nuggets game now, actually, while we sweat this Sixers game. And also, if you guys check the channel tomorrow, early in the day, I'll drop pregame. I'll put up some pregame college basketball bets. Because my research actually looked like winning research today. I only ended up jumping on 4 of the games, unfortunately, because I missed the 7 o'clock window. But tomorrow I'll upload a video with college basketball picks for tomorrow's slate. So turn notifications on and check the channel tomorrow. And I'll definitely try and do the same with the NBA as well. But I will be back on for another stream tomorrow night if you don't see those videos. But definitely, I ask you to support the videos that I post here on the channel. I'll try my best for you guys all season long. Kaminga's not coming back in. 8 minutes left, but I don't think he's coming back in. Pretty exciting game here. I've been missing out. Apparently, the Celtics game looks like it's the best game to watch right now. Celtics Sixers. Source Picks asks Ace Bailey thoughts for the second half. I'll take a look at that now. Welcome to the chat. Nora C says since the 2023 season, the Knicks were 3-8, covering plus 3.5 as playing on the second night of a back-to-back as home favorites. Give me Orlando in their first game as a dog. Okay, some early projections. Thanks for that. I'm actually going to make note of that. J Main 34. From here on out, I'm fading all the bad spots, and the ones that don't make sense, like OKC minus 7.5 versus a full strength Golden State. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you do that blindly for every game, but it definitely made sense for the OKC game because they're just a juggernaut, man. And I lean towards them. I feel like I should have. I said multiple times today that I think they're going to win privately on Twitter, on Spaces, and at the beginning of this stream. So we have to bet. We have to bet on our convictions, you know. Let me take a look at Ace Bailey for source picks. Uh-oh. Warriors bench cuts it to 23. Knowing Steve Kerr, he'll just let them ride the rest of the game because they showed heart to prove a lesson to the $40 million a year annual salary starters. Like they care. Pitts picks 46-40 said Keontae George 0 points. Now that's a shocker. That's a shocker. If you took him today, I would still run it back, but that's a shocker. Who's Blue True said knowing why you chalked is the most important 100%. Some post-game analysis, you have to be able to retrace your steps, analyze what went right, what went wrong, try to improve, gather as much data as you can, make qualitative decisions, quantitative decisions, because you have to know when to go with your gut, know when to go with the data. You know, there's a balance, especially with a high volume schedule like the NBA. I definitely agree with you there. JMain34 said, yeah, that was OKC all the way. I agree 100%. Hit the like button for me, everyone. I appreciate you. If you're just joining the stream, hit the like button. So we have, unless Jonathan Kuminga, I'll guess that's a loss right now, 15 plus points for a half unit. But we do have a over 200.5 live bet also to win a half unit for the Celtics Sixers here. Let's see if that one can, let's see if we can get there with that one. Let me take a look at Ace Bailey. I keep talking about that. For source picks. It's the Justin Edwards game. And if you guys want to see a good game here, put that Sixers Celtics game on. I'm watching that one now. It's a good one. Good ball. Good ball here. Another 3 for Justin Edwards. He's on fire. Just like I said, I said they're going to swarm Maxey a bit. And some of the other players might benefit from that extra space on the court. Wow, standing ovation for Justin Edwards. Game of the night potential right here. Whoa, breakout game for Ace Bailey. Career high. He's a rookie. 15 points for Ace Bailey in 13 minutes against a porous Pacers defense. I'm not sure about him in the second half. Source picks. The value was there before the game. So I'd pass unless you have some action pregame on Ace Bailey that you're trying to maybe hedge out of. I would maybe, in those situations, I wouldn't force it because they've probably adjusted his lines to about 20.5 here as he's already scored 15 points. So Noah C says, these live streams are great. Appreciate you, my guy. Always trying to learn something. I appreciate you, Noah C, for the positivity and for coming through. Thanks for that. I hope to see you tomorrow as well. JMain34. Me and Justin's mom went to high school together. I'm guessing you're meant to say HS. That's really cool, man. This is his breakout game. If they win, he snapped 5 threes. I know his mom's proud. So after this Sixers game, maybe I'll share a bet or two for the Nuggets game, and I'll log off, everyone. I knew it, man. Steve Kerr is going to let them ride the bench. Sickening. I didn't bet them, but Jimmy Butler points under. Podziemski points under. Kuminga points under. I'm not sure what Moses Moody's line was. Steph Curry's points under. Draymond Green's points under. That's what the OKC Thunder do, man. That's what OKC does. The real grindhouse. The real grindhouse at the moment. 70 first half points for the Jazz. If you guys were here earlier in the stream, I did say I think we're going to get a high scoring game. I leaned towards the over 232.5 there. I had tons of bets, didn't bet it. The vibes are high in Philly, man. The fans are enjoying the game. Ooh. Time for some dinner after this, man. Late dinner for me. Late dinner for me. Gonna get back to eating some earlier meals though. I'm getting back in the gym, so trying to play some run some 5-on-5 ball in real life, but need to adjust the time that I'm eating at. It's tough. Source Pick said I cashed plus 11.5 over 11.5 points and rolled back into 18.5 points. Well, hey, you're on track. Sounds like you got it. Sounds like you got the 18.5 early. I think you've got that. Young player, we don't see him getting benched, right? So he doesn't appear to be in foul trouble either. I appreciate that, Source Picks. And I hope you cash tonight, bro. If you guys want, you guys can join the free Discord as well. The free Discord link is in the video description below. Free group chat. As I said before, while I'm live streaming, I'll prioritize the people that are here in the chat, but you guys can connect with me there as well. You can also follow me on social media, Instagram, Myguyknowsaguy. A really good place to follow me is Twitter, X, Myguyknowsaguy, TikTok as well. I'm really active on Twitter. But definitely join the live Discord in the description below. Okay, 96-95. We need 10 points here. We need 10 points here to cash the over 200.5. Warriors got blown out by Youngblood. Shout out to Chris Youngblood. Two and 2 on college basketball tonight. I'll try and do a better job tomorrow, particularly with pregame picks, so we can have more hedge opportunities or double up opportunities as well. So check my channel for some pregame college basketball picks tomorrow as well, everyone. I'll probably upload that as a video. Turn notifications on. Hopefully we can grab this here to mitigate some of the damage. To go to give us a chance to go 2-1 with our live bets. So our in-game bets are trending in the right direction. Shout out to everyone that was here during the NFL games this past Sunday. I had my best NFL day of the season. Won 20 units on the day overall. Here on the stream, went crazy, 5-1 with the live bets. So if you guys are into NFL football as well, make sure you join me this weekend. I will run it back for the NFL live betting stream on Sunday. 1 p.m. Eastern games. I'll come on 30 to 40 minutes before the games to share pregame bets. Free throws for Tyrese Maxey coming. We have another tight finish in Philly. Cason Wallace is a loser tonight. Losing bet. Had over 8.5 points. It will not cash. Maxey got pushed in the back here by Walsh. Another timeout for the Sixers. Come on, man. What's going on? Maxey has 20. Yes, sir. Let's make some bread. J-Main. Ridlucious Sports. Hope I said that right. Appreciate you as well. What do you think the end score will be on the Philly game? I think Philly's going to edge this one, but I'm hoping it ends. I don't know. I'm hoping it ends maybe 104, 101 here. 105, 102, Philly. 10, 103, 104, 103. It doesn't actually matter who wins for me. I don't have any vested interest in the game winner here. I just wanted to go over 200.5 to get back that other live bet I lost with Jonathan Kuminga. Thank you, Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr, thank you. I'm not really thanking him. Steve Kerr caused economic damage across North America tonight, across the globe. It's actually embarrassing. You're down by 30 against the Thunder. You bench the starters. The other team, the OKC, they leave their starters in. Which coach wants to win the game? We play to win the game. Okay, the game's back. Derek White just missed a wide open three-pointer in the corner. Kelly Oubre just got beat up by Neemias Queta. Philly ball. They changed the call. It's Philly's ball right here. No, a foul on Queta on the offensive foul. It's actually out of bounds on Walsh, not a foul. So it's Philly's ball here. Just over 2 minutes to go. Good defense from Derek White on the closeout to Edgecombe. Huge three from VJ Edgecombe. Off another Tyrese Maxey assist. Whoa. The refs are not rocking with Kelly Oubre right now. Yo, the refs are finding it hard to keep this game under control. Celtics Sixers. Timeout Philly. Nick Nurse is angry. Yeah, Warriors props are on the ban list. They're going on the ban list with Scotty Barnes tonight. How about that? Ridlucious Sports. How did Kerr cause economic sportsbook damage nationwide tonight? Because all 5 of the starters went under their player props points lines. And obviously us as sports bettors, we have the choice to bet the under. The under is always the choice. So, but we know that the majority of the public are predisposed towards betting on the over. They're going to do that almost at least 85-90% of the time, maybe more. And he benched the starters in a game that it wasn't winnable, but he didn't send the right message tonight. He quit against OKC. If I was him, I wouldn't have benched the starters until OKC took their starters out, which didn't happen until the end of the third quarter. The Warriors starters got benched with 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Draymond Green goes under his points prop total. Jimmy Butler goes under his points prop total. Jonathan Kuminga goes under his points prop total. Steph Curry goes under his points prop total. Brandon Podziemski goes under his points prop total. We can assume that at least 3 of those players were in the majority of the parlays involved in that game. So that is the best way for me to explain how Steve Kerr caused economic damage to the public, not to the sports books, to the public. Nowhere sees you cashed my you said I cashed my under. You cashed out the under a few minutes ago. Was afraid for OT. I started smelling. Yeah. Good job. You have to know when to trust the data. You have to know when to trust your gut. It's the game we play. It's the balance we play. I think you did the right thing there. Garbage time layup for Santos. So after the Sixers lost their challenge, it's Celtics ball. It is a foul on the Sixers there. 2 minutes to go. Anyone can win this game. Is that right, man? 12-3? No way. Okay, that's wrong. Derek White with a clutch three. Clutch three. These Sixers Celtics games are really good, man. Coming down to the wire just about every time. Ooh, he missed the floater. We needed that. Wow, Maxey just missed. What am I seeing right now? Celtics down 1. Celtics ball. 37 seconds left. Jaylen Brown goes for the mid-range, and they call the foul on Kelly Oubre. 2 free throws here for the Celtics. No challenges remaining for the Sixers. 2 free throws for Brown. We need him to make both of these. He missed the first one. Can you believe this? Can you believe it? That's a really deep question to answer. Do I think it's better to make money sports betting or day trading in the stock market? It's that the answer to that question is predicated on knowledge. Any market can be financial market can be, you can capitalize from any financial market if you have the knowledge sometimes connections as well. So I can't say either or. I just have to say you have to. It depends on which one you're more effectively able to apply your knowledge with. Some people do really well with sports betting. Some people do really well day trading with the stock market. It depends on your initial bankroll. You know, the stock market has economies of scale in the stock market as well. So, you know, the bigger your bankroll is, the more of an opportunity you have to actually make money. Justin Edwards missed a three. Kelly Oubre put back, we cash with 8 seconds left. He said Brown missed a free throw. What if this is a fishy ending? I would have to agree. I just saw some weird stuff. Kelly Oubre put back dunk. Everyone, we cashed the other live bet, so we went 2-1 with live bets. 2-1 with live bets. Both of these were half unit bets, so the live bets were up. You know, we're up with those, but unfortunately, we lost a couple of other spots. Jalen Brunson. We won with Jalen Brunson. We lost with Scotty. We won with Quentin Grimes. We lost with Cason Wallace and Scotty Barnes. We won with SMU, but we lost with Merrimack. We lost with Merrimack at the buzzer almost in the first half of that one. So, we're kind of all over the place here. Not exactly what I wanted. We won a few spots. But I'm ready to load back up and try again tomorrow. We will break through once again. Shout out to everyone that's here watching. We did win this live bet though at the half. If you were able to jump on that with me. Shout out to Northwestern State as well. No shout out to Kuminga, particularly head coach Steve Kerr. Robert McCormick. Oh, I forgot about the play. I'm riding with you next game. He said that UNLV play he shared in the chat earlier is flying over currently. Good job, bro. I hope they finish the deal for you. Keep it coming. Let's talk some college ball tomorrow too. Jaylen Brown dumps it off to Derek White. The ball comes off his hand. He has to let it go from half court. It would have been offensive interference, I think, either way. The Celtics lose. Derek White lost the ball, had to go back to half court to pick it up, and then he turned around and realized there was only 3 seconds left. I think he had a second or two to step forward and get a better shot. Essentially, he threw it up from half court, and they lose at the buzzer. What an exciting game. The Sixers win 102-100. We cashed the live bet there of over 200.5. I think that was the game of the night. Everyone. If you're here watching the stream, subscribe to the channel as well. And or follow my channel if you're elsewhere. Turn notifications on. And join my free Discord group chat. It's in the video description below. Make sure you turn notifications on here on YouTube, though. It takes 1 second. Whoa, did this thing come off the screen? I didn't know. Sorry. You guys didn't tell me the scores came off the screen. When did that happen? Tyrese Maxey said it feels like he's played the Celtics 100 times since he's been in the NBA. Both teams are very, very familiar with each other. All-Star Maxey this year. They can't deny it this time. He was playing like an all-star last year, but he was punished for the team's poor record. Of course, Texas Tech, they want to compete in the second half. I had them first half. So yeah, it was a decent night, everyone. Let me go ahead and take a look at the board real quick for this for the Nuggets Kings game, which is tipping off at the absolutely ridiculous time of 11 p.m. Eastern. Shout out to everyone that's on the West Coast. I'm on the East Coast. But I'll go ahead and take a look at that right now. As the only game on right now is the Jazz and the Pacers. Hey, Bailey dropped 20. Bailey dropped 20. Yeah, it would have went to overtime. No receipts. I'm just catching up on the chat. Sorry, I was just getting the scores back on the screen. Do you think the Nuggets are almost as good as OKC? I mean, it remains to be seen, unfortunately. Well, they went to Game 7 last year, but long term, did the Nuggets improve? Let's see. They have a good start to the season, but we have to respect OKC as currently constructed with what they're doing while they're still undermanned, you know? So many NBA fans don't like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, but just look what he's doing without Jalen Williams in the lineup. And now Aaron Wiggins. Chet Holmgren seems to have taken his game to another level as well. I think that OKC are the clear favorites here. They're still the clear favorites to win another title this year, but the Nuggets are definitely arriving. They are, but there's so much basketball left to be played. Yeah, the shot was wide left. Okay. Next time, if the scores come off the screen on my stream, let me know, everyone. I'll put them right back up. I didn't know. I was watching the game on my laptop. Shout out to everyone watching NHL too. So I do lean towards the Kings with the spread. It won't be a popular play, but I do lean towards the Kings with the spread. You won't see me bet on the Kings very often, but Nuggets starting lineup. Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon will play. They announced that about 35 minutes ago for the Denver Nuggets. Jamal Murray, Christian Brown, Cam Johnson, Aaron Gordon, Nikola Jokic will be starting. For the Kings, we have Dennis Schroeder, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, the recently acquired Precious Achiuwa, and Domantas Sabonis. That team shouldn't be as bad as they are, man. But they are. One of the worst franchises in all of sports. Up there with the Pittsburgh Pirates, the Jacksonville Jaguars, and I'll even put the San Diego Padres in there as well. I don't care what they've done the last couple of years. Padres traded their entire farm system for a closer that didn't come through for them, Mason Miller. Enough baseball talk, though. Let me come with a few picks. Yeah, the Browns, you can put them up there too. The Kings, their offense their offense has regressed. You know, they have a lot of ball dominant players, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, you add Dennis Schroeder in there. Domantas Sabonis is going through a bunch of health problems. He doesn't seem to be able to get it right. He's regressed dramatically. A lot of their problems is because of the regression of Sabonis. And their defense is actually slightly improved this season. That's what's crazy about it. They went from one of the worst defenses in the NBA to middle of the pack in terms of defensive efficiency. But their offense has taken a step back. You know, I don't think Doug Christie is going to last as a head coach. I just don't see it. You know, they traded De'Aaron Fox in what I thought at the time was a misguided move, was a bad move. I think that there was a better deal out there for them, for De'Aaron Fox, especially since they didn't blow it up completely. You know, if you're going to trade De'Aaron Fox, get a picks package that's primarily, you know, they got a bunch of picks, but go all out. You know, they didn't hit the reset button. If you're going to get rid of De'Aaron Fox, hit the reset button. Their roster is currently constructed in a way where they still want to compete right now. You know, at least that's their intention. You know, their front office is delusional. There was if they wanted to win now, I understand they're a smaller market. If the Kings wanted to win now, they should have traded Fox for a player that was going to help them win now. Zach LaVine is a borderline star in the NBA, but we all know that he's a shot chucker and he is one of the most inefficient stars in the NBA. You know, it is what it is. He's a high volume guy. That doesn't make anyone better. I just don't see it with Zach LaVine. And De'Aaron Fox is probably laughing right now, you know? He spent the first 6 years of his career in Sacramento? J-Main said, why we're bad on the Bulls? Like, come on, I can be a GM. Just give me a guy for the numbers. Exactly. That's why I think they're delusional, J-Main. With no defense? Yeah. Their defense has improved just a bit, Simeon Davis, but they haven't really addressed the structural problems with their defense, with the rim protection. They don't have a rim protector. Sabonis is not in the lineup consistently. I'm going through the player prop board right now, everyone. Nothing on Jokic. Nothing on LaVine. Yeah, I think Westbrook can do it. Take a look at his minutes as well. I did have him in my notes from earlier. He dipped a bit last game, but it was because they got smushed by the Timberwolves. I think Westbrook points and assists combined might be a go here. 17 and a half, or maybe just his assists. Maybe just the points, some combination thereof. Look out for Christian Braun too today. Christian Braun of the Nuggets, he might have a decent game. He has a great track record against the Kings. He scored 20 plus points in three of his last four meetings against them. Christian Braun of the Nuggets might be a decent opportunity, over 12 and a half points, or maybe 10 plus points in a parlay piece. Nothing on Tim Hardaway Jr. Maybe look at Jonas Valanciunas. He's been popping off a bit recently. His shot attempts have remained steady. Jonas Valanciunas might be a go as well. Backup big, backup center on the Nuggets, over 7.5 points. It's just a lean. I think they ruled Nate Clifford out. And take a look at Dennis Schroeder as well. Dennis Schroeder points. I think his points might be a go here, 11.5 points. Dennis Schroeder assists, over 4.5, or maybe his points and assists combined, which are currently listed at 16.5 as well. He has a decent track record against the Nuggets, and he's averaging 31 minutes per game this season, 31.6 minutes per game. The usage is there. Yeah, J-Man, they're not winners, the Kings. Although I kind of lean towards them with the 8.5 today. I'm not gonna bet on it. Maybe stay away from the Kings, everyone. I changed my mind there. Don't want to mislead anyone. No overseas. I don't mind Sacramento against the spread. They pretty much keep it within 10 when they play us. Yeah. It's all about matchups. It's all about matchups. I just don't like some of the funny stuff that happened with the injury report with the Nuggets here. Those guys weren't hurt. They weren't sick, I don't think. Noah C says you can't do a soft reset as a mid-tier team. You're right. Charlavani, hey, how's it going, Charlavani? Yeah, I've been live, man. I've been live for a few hours now, actually. Almost 4 hours. I've been live for 4 hours, man. Charlavani, he says, yeah, Dennis assists for sure. Welcome back, though. Charlavani was in the chat with a few of you guys during the NFL Monster Day we had on Sunday. KH said Westbrook. Yeah, maybe Westbrook, but, Westbrook's a public play today, but I think he can get it. He's always motivated against the Nuggets. I think they played one time already. He showed that in that last game. Look at Dennis Schroeder as well. Points, assists, or combined here. And nothing on the total. Nothing on the total for the game. I am very, 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 very hungry, everyone. If you're here, do me a favor, take a second to smash the like button for me. I think most of you here have already done that. Turn notifications on here on the my channel, and leave a comment on the live stream afterwards to help more people see my video. Leave a comment on the live stream afterwards. Anything, I'll respond to your comment. But I will upload a NBA picks video pregame early tomorrow, and college basketball as well. There'll be 2 separate videos. So make sure you guys, they won't be live streams. Make sure you guys come back and check the video. Subscribe to my channel while you're here. If you're not subscribed, or follow me on whatever platform you're watching from. If you're watching elsewhere, I truly appreciate everyone here. I'm very, very hungry. I'm going to, go ahead and eat a meal, watch the beginning of this Nuggets game, go ahead and review some stuff for tomorrow. It's a long grind, everyone. It's a long grind, but, we will bounce back. We will have a better day. We're all over the place here, as you can see. About a 50-50 day. The live bets went 2-1 during the game. I'll scale things up with the live bets tomorrow with a bigger NBA slate and a bigger college basketball slate as well. Or not bigger, but it's also another big college basketball slate. More opportunities. Shout out to Jalen Brunson. Shout out to Quentin Grimes. Shout out to the Sixers and the Celtics for having a higher pace second half. SMU cash there as well. So other than that, I want to say best of luck with all of your bets tonight in the Kings Nuggets game. Uncle P 7576. Nothing official. I don't want to mislead you. I shared my official bets on the screen earlier, but I do lean towards Dennis Schroeder having a decent night tonight with his points prop over 11.5 points, over 16.5 points and assists combined, I believe. Maybe look towards Westbrook for the same props as well, or maybe the assists by themselves. Schroeder, Westbrook, maybe Christian Brown as well. Nothing official, but those are my notes based on my research from earlier. I just doubled back to look at the odds to see what changed with Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon being activated. It was a great night, everyone, here on my channel. It's Myguyknowsaguy. I also have another channel. If you guys click my channel, you can see my other channel. It's called My Guy Knows Footy. It's for soccer picks only. I separated that channel for the people that like soccer. I've had a great time with soccer betting over the years. The people that know me on Twitter at Myguyknowsaguy know that for sure. I'm going to try to post more videos there this weekend. Everyone, best of luck with all of your bets for tonight. It was really, really, really fun to connect with you and watch these games. I'm rooting for all of us. It's Myguyknowsaguy here. Have a great night, everyone.